those over 18. And so the idea was to have a website which would attract, voters from all over, but also overseas voters. And there was a banner ad on it. If you clicked on the banner ad, it would ask you, are you an overseas voter? And if so, it would ask you what state and so on. It would ultimately lead to getting you registered to vote. That was the original goal. And in 2004, we registered over 30,000 voters, so it was quite effective.
Okay, so Minix can be grabbed from www.minix3.org if you want to have a bit of a play with that. Otherwise, thanks for your time, Andy.
Thank you.
Well, if you have a bunch of computers laying around the house, or you go to a client's house to fix their computer, sometimes you need a driver and you're not exactly sure what hardware is in the computer. And the computer can be buried, so a lot of times you don't want to have to pull the computer out just to rip the hardware out of the computer to see what exactly is inside the computer. So today I'm going to show you a program called IATA32. Basically what it does is it lists all the hardware, the model numbers and everything, so you know what's in your computer. It makes it a lot easier for replacing parts or just downloading new drivers. So let's go over to the computer and I'll show you how it works. Okay, the first tab you're going to see is Computer. This is basically a general summary of everything that's covered down here. The only thing real important up here that I use is I click the DMI and then go to the memory devices. This is handy because when you're buying a second memory module for your computer, you want to make sure you get the same clock speed. Otherwise, the new, more expensive RAM that you get is just going to underclock itself to match the older one. So you want to make sure the clock speed in both of them matches up correctly. And like I said, the rest of this shit here is just a summary of everything covered down here. So the next tab we're going to click on would be the motherboard. You can see the CPU. Click CPU ID. It'll tell you the exact model CPU you have. All this fun shit here that you probably don't give a shit. And down here it shows you all the different instruction sets that your CPU supports. The next tab you're going to click would be the motherboard tab. This will tell you the name of your motherboard and the model. I know it's handy for me because I don't feel like opening up the computer just to see the exact model number I have, so I can go online and Google the drivers for all the onboard shit that I shouldn't be using anyway. Next is the memory tab. Gives you a little bit of information, but I find up here is better. Yeah, that doesn't work apparently because I'm on a laptop, so fuck you. The BIOS, it gives you the information, your BIOS type, the system date, the video BIOS date, all this fun jazz, where to go to the website, get updates. Yeah, who gives a shit about that? Here's information on your operating system. I'm not going to click on that because it'll give you my product ID number. Different processes that you're running on your system. It'll show you all the processes. System drivers. Tells you which drivers are running, the state, whether they're actually running or stopped. All that. Shows you your network shit, all your shares, your logons, your users. Yeah, I'm not clicking on that for you to look at my network. Let's see what's in here. All the information on your video card, which mine sucks. That doesn't work, of course, because I'm on a laptop. Yeah, you're gonna have to click on a lot of this shit because I can't show you everything because this computer isn't compatible with much. Let's see, what else important do we have in here? Information on all your drives that are connected to your computer. That can be helpful. Actual logical drives, physical drives, optical drives. Yeah, I think you get the point. More information on your network, that's all covered in this. Your DirectX version. Devices, let's see. This looks like it's pretty much a copy of Device Manager. Yeah. This shows you exactly where everything's connected in the computer and all that fun shit.